Alright, what's up guys? Now, welcome to another Is It Worth Buying video. In today's video, I'll be talking on the newer game in the series of Tekken 8. Now, I played this game, I played a little bit of it, and you know, it might just be a game that's not meant for all players. And it's one of those things where it's like, it's unfortunate because I really wanted to give this game a chance. But at the rate that I see it, it's one of those games where it's like you have to be cut out, I guess, for that game, because if not, then yeah, it's going to be a situation where you're going to find yourself losing a lot. And it's not that I have an issue with losing. It's more so with the whole idea of like playing the game and then having it where it's just every time I'm losing. You know, like I don't like games like that. You know, yeah, I did win some fights in that game, but at the same time, why isn't that it like, cuz the mode that I was playing that I really, cuz that was the whole reason of me even buying the game in the first place, but the mode that I was playing a little bit of, and I'm like, bruh, I don't know if it's just challenging or what, but anyways, it was the ghost battle mode where pretty much you go up against one of the NPCs. It captures, or like, you know, like I guess like writes it down, or it just captures how you fight pretty much. It captures how you fight, and then at some point in time you go up against that NPC, and then you're fighting yourself. I saw that, and I'm like, you know, written down, it sounds like the dopest idea. And I'm like, bro, that literally can be the future of gaming. Now, imagine if a lot of games had that. Like racing games, shooting games. I'm saying there's so many different games, sport games. I'm saying that would be kind of sick to play like NBA 2K if it had a mode like that, or Madden if it had something like that, or Forza, or Call of Duty. Bro, Call of Duty, I know that they would sell if they were to make some stuff where it's like you train a team, and then but it's also like you're going up against that team, like, and it's like a 5 versus 5, but it's like they're playing like you guys and stuff. So it's like it's just, yeah, it's like it just mimics what you do. It sounds so dope, but then when you actually play that mode, it's one of the most, I don't know, again, maybe that's just the whole challenge behind it. It's meant to be hard, it's meant to be challenging. You're not meant to, you know, win those matches and stuff, but at the same time, I'm like, bruh, you pay $70 for a video game. I'm not paying $70 just so I can take L's left and right. If that's the case, then I'm like, bro, I wouldn't even play the game in the first place. If I pay $70 for a game, I'm expecting to have an experience that I paid for, not the experience that you're providing. Yeah, I get at the end of the day, you know, games are going to be challenging, but it's like, fam, why not have it where it's like, okay, have that challenging factor of the game, but also have it where it's like, you know, it can also be played by the people that just want to get through the game and stuff. You know, it's like, to me, it just seems like it's kind of pointless where it's like, all right, well, if I'm going to be losing every fight that I get into, then there is no reason to even play the game. And I'm like, nah, bro, I don't like stuff like that. I don't like where it's like I pay $70 for a game and I'm just out here just losing left and right. And I know there's going to be people that's going to want to argue with that, but I'm like, fam, whatever, if you guys like the game, that is 100% on you. I am not trying to take that away from you. I guess I'm just more so speaking from somebody that's in my shoes, where you haven't really played no Tekken game, and matter of fact, you don't really play a whole lot of like side viewing fighting games like that and stuff. But at the same time, you know, I just expect to have an experience where it's like, okay, like it's not going to be this crazy challenging game where I'm not even enjoying myself because I'm so focused on actually trying to get through something, you know? So yeah, it's one of those things where I'm like, I guess if you're a Tekken fan and you want to get this game, then yeah, go for it. But if you're kind of like, you know, like you're thinking about it and it's one of those things where I'm like, maybe wait until the game is on sale, because I know with Tekken 7, I remember they would have that game on sale for like a few dollars at one point, and that was like years after the game came out. So yeah, I don't know, like it's really up to you I guess at the end of the day if you're wanting to pay the full price, but I will wait until like maybe it's on sale and see if you could get it on PC or something. Like if you do have a gaming PC, then yeah, get it on Steam, and then if you don't like it, then yeah, you could get your money back within 2 hours and 2 weeks of owning the game. Xbox and PlayStation, I think it's the same thing, but I think it's a little bit more challenging to get refunds on there. I don't know. I've never asked for a refund on the Xbox and PlayStation, so I don't know how it's set up on there. But have I? I feel like I think I did like one time, but I had to go through the Xbox website. I had to like remember. I can't remember what game it was. I feel like I did, but I've gotten the majority of my refunds on Steam because I was like, yeah, there's just. I wish I would have did that with Tekken 8 because, yeah, with me. It's a game where I'm like, look, I'm just trying to play this game and have fun. Like if I wanted to get into a physical altercation, then yeah, I'll go into boxing or UFC and then, face the challenges there. But $70, for a video game, I'm expecting to have it where I'm fighting like Floyd Mayweather, where I'm undefeated in every aspect of that game. Yeah, multiplayer, if I'm going up against somebody where it's like they sit down, that I can understand. But I feel like when it comes to NPCs, AIs, ghosts, whatever the situation is. Even there's been times where I played Forza, for an example, because they have, I guess like in a way, yeah, they do have like that ghost racing in there. I actually had forgot about that and stuff, but no, they do have ghost racing in there, and they do have it where it's like, after a while, they'll have it where it's like, okay, it kind of captures your first ghost, and then you go up against that ghost, and then you're slightly faster, and then you go up against that ghost, and you're slightly faster, then eventually it gets to a point where it's neck and neck and things. It just seems like in Tekken 7 or Tekken 8, it's like, it's not even like that. It's just, you're just going to get demolished every single fight. And I'm like, bruh, at least with Forza, I can understand because it's like it's capturing the fastest possible time. I don't know. Maybe I'm just more into racing games than fighting games, but I just feel like it's slightly easier. Well, even with the like level difficulty thing that they have in there, where it's like you could have it where you could play the game on easy, play the game on medium, play it on hard and stuff. So yeah, it's something where maybe if they had that settings in Tekken 8 and things, because even with arcade, I played arcade, I was facing challenges in that. I didn't really play that much of story because I was trying to play this ghost, so I don't know. Maybe I need to play story, but yeah, it's one of those things where I'm like, I don't know. I really don't know at the end of the day whether or not I want to keep the game because, yeah, it's like I paid $70 for a game. I'm expecting to, have fun with it, not get mad. And I'm like, it just seems like ever since I got this game, I've just been getting mad at it and stuff. And so, I don't know, man. I know they did have a practice mode. Maybe I just need to practice more and stuff and then eventually get into the the other modes. But I'm like, okay, it should have that, it should have it where it's like, okay, you practice, capture all the practicing down, then you get in the arcade, capture that stuff down, then you get into the ghost battles and stuff, and you capture that stuff down, and then play whatever you want to play. But it's like, you just have it set up where it's like a person don't know nothing, and it's like, how do you expect them to have fun with that game, so yeah, it's one of those things where I'm like, I don't know, man. I want to say it's a game worth getting into, but at the same time, I'm like, yeah, you're going to be getting stressed out a little bit with that game. So, I don't know, man. At the end of the day, it's really up to you guys on whether or not you want to buy it. But if you ask me, yeah, that game is a little challenging. So, it's probably best to, maybe wait on when it's on sale. So, it's like you're not having to pay full price for it. But, yeah, if not that, then, yeah, it's probably best to, maybe wait until they come out with some updates. And that's another thing where it's like the, button, like the responsiveness to the buttons and things, it ain't responsive. Like, I'll be at times be pressing buttons and it just seems like nothing's happening. I'm like, okay, what's going on? I'm like, I'm out here pressing. I know I did a stream where you can hear me. You can hear me doing that in the game. You can hear me pressing buttons, and he was not fighting back. And I'm like, okay, well, that's really not gonna, and I had to say that was probably the main reason. I really don't care about challenges and difficulties and all that stuff. My thing is this, if I'm pressing a button, something better happen. Because if nothing happens, then I'm like, alright, you know what, forget it. I don't see a reason for me playing this game. So, yeah, I had to say that was probably the main thing that was stressing me out, was pressing buttons and then nothing was happening. And it's like, okay, well, obviously you're gonna lose a fight if you just standing there and allowing the man to, and then they told me about block. I was doing block. It just seems like he was just stepping backwards and wasn't really, I'm like, okay, well, I don't know what's going on. I'm like, but at the end of the day, something needs to be updated and fixed, because I'm like, yeah, that's probably the main reason why I don't want to play that game no more, is because of that. It's like the responsiveness to the buttons. You press a button and it seems like, oh, he'll react to you pressing the button in 5 to 7 business days. No, bruh, it's like I press the button and something needs to happen. He needs to punch, kick, do a superpower or something. But I'm like, if he ain't gonna do nothing, I'm like, there ain't no reason for me to play the game. So yeah, man, I don't know. I really don't know whether or not I want to give this game another chance, but I'm debating on it. I really don't know if I'll play this game again. So anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and peace.